Chris with Rally TV. We're here in Sully, Iowa today at Janko Industries. A couple years ago, I don't know if you guys realized this or not, but we were looking at the possibility of losing one of the industry standards in the handy lift. Everybody's familiar with the gray lift tables that you work on your motorcycle. Had it not been for the efforts of Joel Jansen and his brother Mike with Janko Industries, who came in and started to reorganize the company, we might have seen this American-made product go away. So we come down here today and we're going to walk around the production facility here and see how these guys are making these great products. We're going to talk about the history a little bit and find out where this company's going next. So stick around.
I'd sit with Rally TV here with Joel again at the Janko facility. And Joel, why don't you tell me a little bit about Handy Industries and what they're doing here at Janko and how it affiliates with Handy?
Well, Janko Industries was started in 1993. My dad owned the company at the time, and we started doing outsource work for other companies such as Vermeer Manufacturing and places like that. And my dad retired in 2000, and Mike and I bought Janko Industries from my dad in 2000. And a year ago, in August, Handy Industries closed the door. They actually did close the door for a short time. We got a phone call to see if we'd be interested in looking at buying the company, and so we took a look at it, and here we are today. When we bought the company, we moved all the fabrication here. So we do all the fabrication here in Sully, and then we do everything else up at our facility in Marshalltown. So,
what was your history with Handy before you bought the company?
They were actually a customer of ours. Okay. We'd been doing work for Handy for probably about 10 years. The little scissors jack, I don't know if any of you guys have seen those, the little gray or the silver ones that get zinc plated. We actually made those complete for them here for probably about 5 years. And then we did a lot of laser cutting and forming for them as well.
So them closing their doors, it affected your business?
It was going to affect our business as well. Because we were going to lose that production work from them.
Facility. What do you primarily do here?
This is about a 20,000 square foot facility. As you can see in the background, here's our laser cutting machine. We laser cut everything. Then we got our bender operator. We do all of our forming over here. And then we machine, we weld. We saw all the parts here. Here at the Janko facility we have 28 employees, and then up at the Handy facility we have 50 currently. So.
And all your steel, you get all your steel from where?
All of our steel comes from Norfolk Iron and Metal. That's 95% of it, but everything for Handy comes from Norfolk, and they're out of Nebraska. They also have a facility here in Iowa, and it's all domestic steel that we buy from them.
All American-made steel?
Yep, all American-made steel.
Why is it so important for you to use American steel, American employees right here, keep it all where you could outsource? It would be very easily for you to outsource this whole company. Why did you decide to keep it all here?
Well, starting with the steel, it's very, very important to us that we have the domestic steel because of the quality. On this machine right here on our laser cutter, we can tell if it's foreign material because while we're cutting, it will actually warp really bad and it creates havoc for us. But we just know that the American-made steel has got good quality steel, so that's why that's very important to us to go that route. When we bought Handy, our number one thing that we were excited about was we were going to get to keep American-made jobs. There was a lot of people that lost their jobs. Handy actually, I don't know how many people actually know this, but Handy actually looked at having stuff made across the pond at a desperate situation. But everything kind of went south before they could do that. And when we bought Handy, that was one of the most exciting things for us, is that we were going to give more people more jobs. It's just, yeah.
Very, very patriotic.
Yeah, it's people here are just, you can just tell their work ethics are a whole lot different than we've seen other quality lifts, and the quality on them is just nothing compared to ours.
So were some of those ethics handed down to you and your brother from your father?
Oh yeah, Dad actually started his own business in 1967, and he was in a kind of a blacksmith shop, and so Dad was always a big believer of American-made stuff, and working with your hands every day, and yeah, he was a big pusher of that to us.
Well, let's take a look around and show us the equipment and what goes into a handy lift that's made
Okay.
right here in the U.S.
All right, sounds good.
I recognize these pieces get cut out already. These look like the side plate.
Yep, these are the side plates. Actually, this is the whole lift right here as far as the fabrication side of it. It all starts here at the laser. Well, actually, it all starts in the office. Jordan nests all the parts, and we save the nest, but on that one sheet of steel, we have every fabricated part that goes into one lift. So when he's done cutting this sheet, we've got enough parts here to produce one lift. Second operation here, this is where we form all the steel. We've got Dennis and Eric run each of these benders, and then they form everything up to get it all ready for welding. And actually right here, we have some stuff for the SAM 2 that's formed up and ready to go to welding right here.
This piece looks familiar. It looks like the cylinder.
Yep, this is the cylinder for the standard and the SAM. Lloyd's welding up them today. So as you can see, the dome gets machined and then gets welded onto there.
So literally every piece that's going into the handy is done here.
Yep, every piece that goes into the handy lift is done right here in this shop.
So it looks like we're at another welding station here.
Yep.
Looks like a side plate maybe.
Yep, Brad's welding the side panels for the inside frame, scissors part of the lift. Brad actually is one of the welders that came from Handy.
So Joel, part of Handy is not just motorcycle lifts. You guys do other products as well. You guys are doing something here.
We have some truck accessory parts that we do. And what's not installed there right now is a fuel tank for our fuel and what we call our fuel and tool tank, where you got the fuel on the bottom side and you got a toolbox that mounts on top and it fits in the back of your
Same
pickup.
with Rally TV. We're back in Handy's Industry, their facility in Marshalltown. This is basically phase 2 of the puzzle, right?
Yep, this is where once we get everything fabricated back in Sully, we haul it up here to this facility and then we unload. And as you can see, this is our powder coat line. The next step in the process is the powder coating. Right there, the guys are unloading trike decks for our big lift. And as you, over here, we're doing the wheel stops. So yeah, this is the next step.
Powder coating, what's the process you use here?
Well, we start out, we load and unload this area right here. But as we load, the line goes around and it goes through a 5-stage wash system. So everything gets washed very well, and then it goes through a dry off system, which is on the back side over here. Then it comes down, goes through our automatic. As you can see, we have an automatic guns. And then it gets cured at 400 degrees in the oven, and then it comes out right here. So it gives it the shiny look. As you can see by looking at the two, one's really dull, one's really shiny. That will have this shine after it comes through the oven.
Looks like we're at the warehouse now.
Yep, this is where after everything's all assembled and boxed up, we bring it over here to the warehouse and get it all ready for shipping to the customers. So,
And what kind of inventory do you usually keep on hand to try to meet demands?
it's kind of hit and miss. We try to keep 25 of each model on hand. So
Now this building's new to Handy, correct?
Yep. We bought this building in April of this year. The building we were just in where we powder coat and assemble, we just outgrew it just way too fast, and with what we wanted to keep on hand for the motorcycle lifts and also our truck accessories, we just didn't have the room down there.
My name is Jocelyn Kopic and I've been with Handy since 2008. I perform sales here, order entry, shipping quotes, customer service, a little bit of everything. I'd be really excited if you guys would come out and see us at the Dealer Expo in the V-Twin. We've got some new products we're unveiling, so it's an exciting time of year in 2012.
Hi, my name is Kelly Schellenberger and I work with Handy Industries. I've been here since September of 2005. I work in sales. We put orders in, take calls from customers, just about everything here. Come and see us at the V-Twin and the Dealer Expo in 2012.
I'm Sean Beckham. I've been with the company a little over 20 years. Been in all aspects of the plant, from drafting to engineering to shop supervisor. Was operations manager in the original place here, kind of general manager and production manager of the facilities that go on here. Day in, day out operations, things that go on. Help with the sales department. control shipping and what goes on in a plant on a daily basis. Company's actually done a lot of changing over the years, not just in the last year. It's made some drastic changes since it closed, and the Jansons and Dime Reliefs ended up purchasing the product line and reopening. So it's made some pretty good changes now, and the changes are for the better. The best part about it is we got ownership that works the business, and that's a huge key to be competitive in the market today. In the first 10 years that I worked for Handy before, ownership worked the business. It did very well. The last 10 years I worked for the company, part of the problem is it was a conglomerate of stockholders, and just like a lot of other companies out there, when you see investment groups get involved in it, it kind of the demise and deteriorates good companies that are out there.
So as far as like a mission statement for where you guys want to go with this next, I mean, we talked about how the local communities feel, what your intentions are about American manufacturing and what you want to do to streamline your operation a little bit more. But what's the future? I mean, do you have a 5-year, 10-year plan in mind for the company? Where do you see it going?
Well, you said something about a mission statement. We don't actually have a mission statement, but one of the things that when we bought it, we knew right off the bat that we wanted to bring more new products to the market, and that's our big thing is as we move forward is to continue to bring something new to the motorcycle market or the shop products market, because we have to do that to survive and to keep moving forward.
It's a great product line. It does very well in the market. It's very well known worldwide. We're the best at what we do, and I think pretty much the motorcycle industries will say that. In today's market, we have 4 other lifts that we're building. We have our Standard, we have our Sam, we have our Sam 2, we have our Bob. We're going to have another lift coming out here shortly, and we're going to bring one of the older ones back because we got a lot of requests for it. And if you take an average of the total there, we're pretty close to that number every year yet. We're in that number around 2,000-3,000 in that ballpark now today, with the Chinese taking a chunk of that away from us. With the totals and the numbers and stuff like that from the 70s until today, we're talking around 118,000, a little over that out there in the world today, between the different versions of our lifts that are out there.
All right, so we're at the final assembly. This is what the finished product is right here.
This here is the finished product. This is our Standard series, the Standard 1000. Like I say, we've got the Standard, the Sam, Sam 2, the Bob, and the Grenivore. So we have 5 different models of lifts as of right now.
Right.
We're going to have another one here coming out pretty quick. So, but yeah, this is our Standard lift. This is the Standard one with the black scissors frame with the gray top. Ready to go out to the customer.
So has Handy's become a fixture in the industry of the lift to have? How many lifts do you think are out there? When was the first lift?
First lift, I believe, was in '63, and it was, and I'm trying to find one, but it was actually, instead of the air cylinder, it was an airbag. And I've been told there's a few guys out there still using the airbag lift, and I'm trying to find, if I ever find that one guy, he's going to get a new one for free because I want the old one for here in the shop. So, but as far as how many are out there, there's thousands of them out there. I mean, I've only owned Handy for a year, but every shop that I've talked to on the phone, they all got the Handy lifts in their shop, so they're built to last.
Hey Joe, I want to thank you.
Thank you, Tim.
Rally TV.
Not a problem.
You got a great facility.
Thank you.
Made in America product. I know you have some more stuff coming up.
Yep.
And we're going to be showing the people out there what Handy's all about also. And Made in America, keeping it real.
Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, thank you, Joel.
Yep.